Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In our last episode, we built what I think is everything we need for the space biome here. So I'll do a quick overview of it, and then we can connect up the automation and hopefully get everything working. So they're working on the second piece here that we had kind of started, and that's fine. But I wanted just to kind of go over. So we have electricity obviously coming in here and connecting all of the objects on our curved floor here. And then also we have our line running up to control a quarter of the doors across the surface, the core that we've built here. That's easily enough explained. Then we have our plumbing overlay. Oh, they changed the igneous rock color. Interesting. Or the insulated pipe color or something. That's weird, but interesting. Okay, so anyway, that's new. So we have a cooling loop filled with petroleum, and that is the reason it's petroleum. By the way, I don't know that I mentioned this before, but the reason it's petroleum is because petroleum has an overheat. Can I do that? Yeah. Petroleum has an overheat temperature, or evaporation point rather, of 538.9 degrees, and the regolith is coming in at like 300 and change, between 300 and 350 or so. So we need something that won't boil until well above that, so that serves nicely. And then what we're doing is we're dribbling tiny amounts, 20 grams at a time, petroleum out onto the surface of the curve here. Oops, liquid, not gas. And that's just dripping down and down and down and down until it gets to this pump, which then puts it back in the line. And that's done through just a connection and then a bridge going over the pump's connection, so the pump has priority here. And the reason that this is here is this is to transfer, to help the temp shift plates, which are here in the background, transfer the heat from the regolith as it falls quickly into the pipes, the radiant liquid pipes, and keep these objects here, all of these objects, from overheating, because they're all overheating at 275. Which is the plus 200 for the steel. This might have needed to have been steel too. Yeah, I think these needed to be steel too, now that I've built them and have them configured and everything. Let's get someone up here to do this quickly. Catherine has some stress. We'll have to figure out what's up with that. But she'll get a massage at 50% anyways, so. Oh, it's nighttime. Alright, let's speed it up. Okay, and now it's daytime. Well, I guess we'll wait until they come up here. Oh, Catherine got food poisoning. That's probably part of it. Okay, so now we need a new plumbing, liquid valve. Make this out of steel. Oops. 9. Look at our printables. That wouldn't be bad, but cannot dig. I'd rather have somebody who can dig and build. So, all right, Don or Caledorn are coming to deal with this. We must have picked up something here. Copper ore. Oh, when I deconstructed these. It's funny. Alright, and then we need Don to come and build it. Oh good, Pedro's building this one. And we'll set that down. High priority, Catherine's coming. And copy, paste that. Because right now they're venting 10,000 grams. That's a bit much. As you can see, it's building up, but it doesn't last long. Eventually, the pump takes care of it fast. Okay, that should be good. It is. Average flow rate of 20 grams. And 20 grams. Okay, so back to this. This is the conveyor overlay. All of these auto sweepers will pick up anything that's here on the surface, dump it into the loaders. The loaders will put it down to the rails. And right now we're just going to dump it right here. Later on, we'll actually do something with the regolith, and we'll have to split out the regolith from the other stuff that's collected up here. Metals, mostly. But for now, we're just going to dump it down there and deal with it later. And then, is that it? Automation, I guess, also. So we have our two space scanners. They detect nothing because they're blocked right now by the doors being closed and all the regolith, of course, on top of it. But they will send, when they're not detecting anything, they will output a red signal. So we're negating that into a green. And then once we connect this, these doors will all open. And it's nighttime now, which is fine. It's fine to do. And I think that's kind of it. The temp shift plates are just dirt because dirt has a high something value that I can't remember what it is. Specific heat, one of those two values. And it's actually the highest, or one of the highest in the game. So it's really good for what it's doing here, which is doing, not the specific heat, sorry, the thermo reactivity, something. Which is really good for what it needs to do here. So let's connect this up, and that'll open those doors. And now we can see all the regolith is going to fall. All of the petroleum is going to splash up on top of the regolith because the solids will fall below the liquids. And we just entombed almost everything. But that's okay, because if we look at temperatures here, let's slow the speed down just a little bit. We look at temperature overlay. You can see this is very hot, but it was 300 degrees before, and now it's down to below 200 instantly. And that's what we wanted. We wanted this to drop below 200 degrees as quickly as possible, or at least below 275, so that none of this stuff broke. And as you can see, this drill is running right now a little hot because the petroleum that was here is gone. And we may actually break some stuff with this process because because of so much regolith here. I might even want to get the dupes to come in and do some work on this. Let's do that, actually. Actually, probably need to go out that far. Get them to help, because this is going to actually may overheat. Just because we cannot get any additional, any additional petroleum to keep it cool. So what's in the loop, well, dribbling down, what's in the loop is kind of what we're stuck with. And right now it's at 33 going in, and, well, actually it might be okay. It's at about 200, a little over 200 coming out. So as this comes into here now, once it gets down all the way there, we put way too much in this container, by the way. I'll probably end up pulling some of this out for the other loops. Actually, this loop is for half the map, for half the sky, so or it'll handle enough heat for half the sky. But right now, it's mixing and going to increase the temperature there, but slowly. So what's coming out of here is going to heat up. And it'll take a while to heat all this water up, but that's fine. And as you can see, the regolith is starting to work its way out because we dug this sweeper out. And it's still hot right now, but it'll cool down. There's a little bit of petroleum right here, which is what was left here. Okay, let's kick the speed back up to higher speed. Oh, 2 people now have food poisoning. Oh, just a minor threat has a sunburn. Yeah, let's not do that then. Sorry, cancel. Once we can dig out another drill, which we just did. So we dug out this drill. And now that this drill's out, we're now going to be cranking through this stuff. And you can see that the entombments are going down. And as soon as we get another drill out here, then it'll continue, loading up and, or drilling out, loading up, and shipping out. Which is exactly what we want to happen. And you can see all this is regolith right now, which is what it should be. And how are the scanners working? 43% quality. Oh, sorry, that the 7% scan network quality. Oh, this one's blocked still, right? Okay. These actually might be too close to the RoboMiner and the sweeper. Or it's just these. Still, I think. We need about 50 seconds. And 2 scanners should be enough. I can always add a third one. It's not a big deal. But once we get this all dug out, it'll be much better. How's this going? It's going. We're at 23, 27 seconds. I'll let the dupes do that. They like jobs like that. Just ask them. And so this here will also need to be unentombed, and then it'll start drilling out too. But we dug this one out manually, and so it did a lot of work here. Ah, the doors are closing. We must have detected an incoming meteor shower. Yep, which is good. And now we have... now they're sealed again. Oh, this one's not going to be great either because it's too close to these doors, I think. So maybe I should move these over a bit. Well, we'll see once we get all this cleared out and we can see what the scanning quality is. It's just a matter of time kind of now. And it'll take a little bit for the sweepers to pick up all of this, just because there's so much here. This is going to overflow because it'll sublimate down here and just escape into space, which is okay. And because it can't run down, so it's running up until we get this stuff cleared out. But that's okay. There's a little bit of waste just because there was so much built up. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically 7 tiles worth of regolith up here that fell. So that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that was a lot of regolith. Ah, this is all cleared out now. So you can see now the petroleum is falling down the incline quite slowly. I don't really want that to sit there, but I guess it doesn't hurt anything. Ah, and the meteor shower is over with already. So a little bit fell, but it would have instantly been cleaned up, and we're back to some sort of normal now. So this should now be fully visible. So I got a 63% quality. So I think it's because these drills are so close. So I have to move these down. And this one's 68 because of this. So I think moving them down would be useful. I mean, we're at 45 seconds right now, so I think we're okay. At least until I get down here some more and clean out some more. But I also need to keep in mind solar panels. So hopefully we can figure it out. But that's 25% of the space biome. So they've been working on this a bit. We can let them continue. And we'll get 2 whole sections of this done. Let's see. This shouldn't be a piece of drywall. This should be a temp shift plate. Oops, too much. I'll come back and delete that one. And we're still making these out of dirt. And really, we just... Actually, you know what I should have done? Or what I could do? Is just blueprint the thing. That might be the easiest method. Let's do that. We have the blueprint mod. Let's do it. I'll do this whole bit, and then we'll just edit it where we need to. Or still deleting that stuff. Space. Okay. So how does that look? Kind of insane, but it works. And then I need to delete this wire. Nope, electric. Electric, there it is. And that wire right there. The conveyor overlay doesn't need to be there. Instead, it needs to come this way. And then we need our heavy watt wire to connect here. And the conveyor. I think just doing that is fine, because they should push downward. If they don't, I'll tweak it. Oh, new printables. Oh, something overheated. No, reject. I thought so. Yeah, it overheated. Okay. We just need to get some petroleum in here to cool that down. Here it comes. It just takes a little bit of time to get down there. And you can see the temperature of that is dropping rapidly now. And that's due to the petroleum as well as the temp shift plates. And now it should be fine because it's down below is 275. Perfect. Surprised we only had one overheat. That's pretty good though. But we also manually deleted. Oh no, there's another thing over here. What's going on? You're just overheated too? Yeah. Okay. Well, a couple of overheats. That's going to take a bit to stop overheating. Oh, that's not trickling that way. Okay, well, we need to change this up then. So, delete this loader. Delete this, that pipe, and this, man, I wish I could see where that needs to go. And we need to change this. Oh, that pipe goes over there. Okay, so we just need to move this loader here and move this stuff to the corner, to the edge. Easy enough. And then I'll have to check the next one that we just blueprinted because we might have to tweak some of that. Oh, we also just burned through all of our steel. Blueprinting that. We jump down to home. And what do we need? Lime, of course. And we have no fossil left. Alright. So we need to do this. Well, I guess I needed to dig into there. That would have been good. That and this. Oh, I need to stop there. Stop there for now. Well, I guess I could probably do like that. That one could be fine as well. Okay. We'll let someone come up here and dig that out. And then jump up to space. These should have been deleted. Yes. I managed to delete a temp shift plate that I didn't want to delete. There. Or maybe I never placed it. And then let's do the plumbing liquid valve there. Can't see. One of you goes here. That can be deleted. I kind of want the valve to be done so that I can set this. Those doors are now loud. And that. Okay. That's a toggle, so that'll go fast. And this can be all, again... Why is it taking damage? Did you not make it out of steel? It did not. It made it out of lead. Oh, good lord. Because I used up all my steel on the stuff over here. Well, I need to fix this anyway. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Shoot. Deconstruct, deconstruct, drywall. Well, that'll just have to wait, I think, then. And then the one on this side should be right. This is on the outside, and that's where it needs to be. It's going to take them a while to clear off all of this regolith that we've... I mean, there's over 3 tons of regolith in that one spot. Just from that initial clearing. Alright, yeah, that's going to have to just get dealt with. Because they made it out of lead. And that's not going to work. Because it's got a almost non-existent overheat temperature. So we just need a lot more steel. Okay. Nope, not the right button. That's the right button. So... Oh, I guess I need to do that too. Oh, we could do some of this too. Once we run out of fossil, it gets a little messy because we have to rely on eggshells, which aren't that great of a source. Why only one tile? You went all that way for one little tile? Eggshells, the printer, and then eventually space. The other thing we need to set up is the... actually, we should probably excavate down here some more. Because... we need to set the telescope up as well. Is that a station? Yes, it is. And I think I'll do the one with the decor bonus. We'll do... No, this should be fine. And so this needs unobstructed here as well, but I think it also needs a range of... no, maybe it doesn't need space around it. Well, we can do this. We can put this way over here, maybe. Kind of out of the way, and then when I can rebuild the scanners a little bit better. Kind of funny that they get a sunburn even in a suit. Like, you would think the suit would be protecting them. Ah, good, this is working. So, all of this heat's coming in here and becoming electricity. Which is perfect. That's what we want. And the liquid is coming in at 173 to 172 degrees and leaving at 134, which is also perfect. So yeah, so in just that small amount of space there, we're deleting about 40 degrees C of heat, which is pretty good. And this cooling loop here got filled up as we were hoping it would, or as we expected it would, via this just this steam engine draining. And I chose this one because this one was one that's going to get the heat first. So it needed it was going to produce water first. But the heat's spread across the whole thing, which is pretty interesting to me. Because it's almost as hot over there as it is over here. So that the steam there and or the drywall behind it caused the heat to spread pretty well. And these are running at 300, pretty close, 301 versus 286 watts. That's pretty good in terms of range. I mean, I guess the aqua tuner is also spreading some heat in that direction as well. New printables. Can I get something that I can use? Some material that I can use? Okay, let's go ahead and excavate all the way across now. To there. I think that's probably low enough. Actually, maybe I should put the scanners out further this way. Let's see, how far over can this go? Why is... That's weird. Why is the one side go out to a point and the other side doesn't? If I built one of the scanners... Wish I could see it better. The UI in the way. Okay. I should be able to build it there. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 in between. Yep. And then we'll do this still. And then I will put ladders across there. Actually, where am I at relative to the floors? Not that it matters a whole lot, but where am I at relative to the floors? Oh, the petroleum dripped all the way down here. That's right. Drips don't have a problem. It's when it settles that it has a problem. So that's a floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a floor. Is that right? Maybe I should just come down and make it even with the floor. Otherwise I would need to go up to there. Although I guess I could potentially go up to there. Yeah, let's go up to there. Let's cancel that. Cancel that. Keep drilling that stuff out. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Okay, back to this. So this can be... Let's go all the way up as far as I can see. Okay, good. Let's go right there just to be safe. And then... Oh, I guess I could go over by one more. Where I had these marked. There and there. Cancel those. Cancel those, cancel those. There. There. Should delete one more row of this so they can get up underneath these. Or then go over top, I guess. And then we need to have a bridge here. And then... Again, I should probably just go ahead and stage this one across. And I think I'll put the, whatchamacallit right here. The telescope. Okay, and then we take that out. Deconstruct, high priority. We also need automation wire. And I'm not going to hook this up there either. Just yet. Go that far. Until all of this stuff is built. Okay, and then the station telescope. We need to have the 14 tiles here. That puts us right there. This should be able to go right here. In which case, I'll take these out. Take those out. All this stuff. Put some of these in. Go super speed again. How did you become lead wire? Stop. Did I run out of copper? I did run out of copper. How did I run out of copper? I have a copper volcano. Must be using it as soon as it comes through. I'm using it too fast. No, I have... I have all kinds of copper here. Is it spoken for? I'll bet it's spoken for. Man, we're producing all kinds of electricity for free. I'll have to fix this eventually. I don't want to do that yet anyway. Hold on, hold on. Oh, we need oxygen in here. Right. Okay. Let's see. Automation wire. I really want it to be copper just because I don't trust lead in space. But I have allocated copper for all these pipes. Yeah, that's why. Alright, so we just need to get on it. Maybe I should just smelt some more. What do we have here? Yeah, 6.4 tons of 5.2 tons allocated. Available. Allocated, yeah. That's why. The good news is this is cranking out the power. Wow. We definitely don't have power issues now. I guess maybe what I should do is make them pick up that copper that's sitting there. And the one way to do that would be to priority... No, I can't do it that way. I can't prioritize the pipes over anything else. Unless I do them by hand. I don't want to do that. Oh, the other thing I need to do with the pipes is I actually need to break it here. Because that's going to need to tie into that loop. And then this one needs to be closed. Those need to break and connect there. Well, I guess I could, if I just made these even 6s, that would probably be enough. And I do want to keep digging this kind of up. Because I eventually do want to get it all down, at least to the line of abyssalite. Oh, I need to bring that oxygen up here. Right. I can't really take any of them anyway. Oxygen. I guess I can get the oxygen from this line. The chlorine pipe's kind of in the way. Yeah, it's kind of a lot in the way. I should have come down this side. I guess, well, what I should do, first off, is I should bridge... I need to figure out where to put this. So, if I came back this way, just like that, that would be okay. Then I want to take out this pipe here, and bridge over it. Like this. And the reason for that is so that the priority for the oxygen goes into the suits. Let's see, should I cross over first or go all the way up and then cross over? I think I'll go all the way up and then cross over. Up the ladder, across there, and into there. How are we doing on copper? Lowly. I could speed it up here also. The issue with that is temperature. Kind of makes me nervous to do that. So maybe we just try the old super speed method here. Let's do some priority right here. So we delete that one piece and build the bridge. We might need some more suits here. They're probably borrowing them from there. Go ahead and set that up too, I guess. Do 4 more of those. I should also do, we need 4 suits then, I guess, too. Ah, aluminum. These are 300 apiece. Yes. So that's 1,200, so that's 12. Let me slow it down. It bothers me sometimes when it's too fast. And let's do 50 of these also. Oh, I never put those back in. Not that we horribly need it, but... Okay, that got done. We need to have 4 of the aluminum suits. We'll get the aluminum eventually from here. I need to fix the power. The oxygen's already there. That's good. Actually, for the power, I should do that and then delete these. Ooh, look who didn't do this all the way. That could have been problematic eventually. And that's fine to be lead. That's actually kind of nice to be lead, because then at least we're using some of the lead. We have a lot of gold. I need to find something to use the gold for. We could make them out of metal. That would be something. Let's do that. Make a couple of these out of gold. That'll use some gold. And this stuff can get done whenever. I'm not going to increase the priorities on it. Although I do want, I think, to increase this priority. That gold, or that copper is very important to do. We're getting close to netting it out. Let's go super speed again. Okay, so the heat is not as big of an issue as it was originally, and that's because there's a lot less stuff falling in here. And all the stuff that it collected is disappearing. How are we doing on steel? Wow, we need a lot more steel. We've consumed, as you can see, this loader right here is the one that's now unloading onto the conveyor. So that's kind of where we're at now with picking up stuff, is right in this area. And we got another entombment. That's fine. We'll get out. Oh, now you can see the petroleum flows to the top here and sits on top of the regolith, which helps cool it down even more. Because that petroleum would have been at, you know, whatever temperature. So that helps out a lot. And then it disappears when it's on top of the airflow tiles, but you can see it still in this layout and the materials overlay. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run a little bit, let them build those pipes and whatnot in there, get that copper accumulating a little bit, get some more steel made hopefully, and in the next episode we'll start scanning celestial objects so that we can determine where we're going to go. And then we're kind of to the point where we start making rockets. And maybe I'll use this next bit here as the space for the rockets, even at 25% of the sky, or at least, you know, an eighth of the sky, which would be, what, 4 doors? We probably need more than that. But we'll figure that out in the future. But we can start building the rockets up over here maybe, and we'll have to dig down to get to where those will need to be. But I think that might be a good place for them. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.